How about I stop screaming into the mic and let's see how this sounds. Tell me, viewers, how do I sound? Wait for people to pile in real quick. Coolio, nice. Anyway, so, welcome back. Sorry for the, delays. Things have come up. Anyway, so, now we can officially get started with the Kanto region, and including the final member of our party. OnionFairy. Their moveset, its moves, I keep wanting to say her, but it's genderless. Celebi's moveset is not complete, for there's some stuff I want in Kanto before we can actually call it complete. So, what do you say we get fucking started with this bullshit? And, let's move-erino. Let's go to Kanto! Hey, everybody! This place is the, I don't know if it's the only place you can catch Chinchou, but it'd be really weird if these, 7 or 8 tiles were the only places you could get it in gold. Sure will. Let me on the goddamn boat! Open the goddamn door! Oh, Jesus. I've been mugged. I'm a wee girl. Can I be your granddaughter? Grandfather, come back to me. I miss you. Cool. Put your dinner and a cup of coffee. I'm going to put my fully grown, you know, seahorse dragon into a bed and let it sleep. And it'll be humorous. I think it'll be hilarious. I think it'll be restful. And I think it would really appreciate it. Are you alone? Let's battle. I'm sorry you had to hear that. No, I'm not, or I wouldn't have done it. Sand Slash. Yo! In the interest of not sinking this boat, I think I'll just use Waterfall. Yeah, more than enough. Oh yeah! This is the guy from the Battle Frontier, is it not? Man, I've been working on a golem in Pokemon Go for so long. I found one Geodude. And I made it my buddy Pokemon, and all of the, how many do I have? 85 candies have come from walking it. Every last one. That's okay, Mom, I know you mean well. So I've been trying to get a... Like I said in a previous stream, we got a cat. And her name is Leaf. And I've been trying to get her to actually sleep in the little bed we bought for her. And she never would, and I would try to put it up on the, I try to put it up on my bed, because that's where she liked to hang out. And, she would never actually sleep in her bed, because I guess the blankets are perfectly comfy. And so I finally, moved her little cat bed, and I placed it under my work desk. Because I'm like, why not? And I turned around for like a second, and she's sleeping in her bed, and it's adorable. Now drown. Take that, you Delibird, you aren't good at what you do. I was actually gonna use Delibird in my squad until I thought, maybe a Sneasel. It was going to serve the exact same purpose, as in, using a very weak ice move on Lance's Dragonite and be like, hey, what if this works? But it didn't, and we don't have to worry about it. I like Teddy Ursa's cry, it sounds so cute. And now drown. Wet killed them all. Now the whole reason I put Psyken out in front was because I was worried it was a little under-leveled, but Psyken caught really right the hell up on levels. Not bad. Heyo! The whole reason I named Psyken this is because I have a Seadra on Pokemon Go, and both of its moves are dragons, so I named it Dragon Slayer. But that won't fit here. And I got a Dragon Scale, I just need actual Horsies and Seadras or whatever to pop up so I could get the candies for it. I like Pokemon Go a lot. It's fun, it gets me to exercise. I always remember the boat section of this game taking a lot longer than it actually does. It's a very short, I don't want to call it a dungeon. It's just a very short boat ride, and hey, now you're off to a brand new land that you didn't even really get to fully explore. I've never actually tried this, but there's nothing stopping you from just walking back to the Elite Four. And, one of the two guys could be gone. The other guy on the right would be gone. But I have a distinct feeling they probably wouldn't let you do that because they don't want you doing that until you've done some other things there. I was gonna test it earlier, but I'm like, feck it. Yeah, I didn't even realize that shiny Magikarps were in Go until I saw someone defend it in gym with a red Gyarados. Pokemon Crystal is definitely the best Gen 2 game. If you bought Gold or Silver, maybe wait on it, but if you haven't experienced a Gen 2 game, I'd say it's totally worth it. No, it totally matters. You have an elemental advantage depending on the terrain you're on. It's not, well, yeah, you can kind of do it in any order, but there's a definite path I think they want you to take. Like, they assume 100% that you're going to be taking on Surge first. And that, you're likely going to be handling Blaine or Blue last. Or, yeah, and you could do any of them last, but if you're taking them on in the order, that they're available in, Blaine and Blue are likely the ones that are last. Yeah, I'm a sailor, what about it? I mean, I'd say it's definitely worth double-dipping on Gold, Silver, and Crystal, whichever ones you would want. If you have a second 3DS, since you can trade between them, but if, or if you just have a friend who's playing it and saying, hey, you get this so we can trade with each other. I have 2 3DSs because of YouTube, but, you know how it is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything stopping you from taking on the gyms in original order. There's nothing forcing you to do a gym. They're just there, so do them in any order you want. Because, I mean, yeah, like, it's gonna take you the longest to get to Brock, Blue, and Blaine, but there's nothing stopping you from not doing any of the gym battles until Brock, Blue, and Blaine are available, so... You could. I don't, but you could. Die. After Koga, you have to go into the Safari Zone and get Hidden Machine 3 Surf. And after that, you can start taking to the waves. Which means you can take on, Blaine. That's usually the part of the game where I start losing a little interest because so much of the game just piles on at once that it feels like the pacing's a little off. I like Gen 1 a lot. I think it's fun, but, that part of the game doesn't really appeal to me all that much. I really like the beginning and I really like the end. The middle just kind of feels like it's happening. Hey, Mr. Mime, if you were a fairy type right now, I wouldn't be able to do the thing I'm about to do. Haha, this shouldn't technically work. Because even if you haven't been classified as a fairy, you still are one. Yeah, Sabrina is, rough. I mean, I'm not gonna have a problem because Noctowl's gonna pretty much clean house in that one, but... Oh, you have to go through the Pokemon Mansion if, you can't get to Blaine. I don't think that audio would have showed up, but if it did, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, which is kind of weird that they would make a trainer go through an entirely abandoned and really dangerous mansion to get a key in order to finish their gym challenge. That feels really, that feels like a poor choice on Blaine's part. He's going to be made responsible for any deaths. Alright, Psychic should be nice and powerful. So who needs it next? Noctowl's gonna get the shot at, I guess I'll keep going with Psychic for the rest of this. The Pokemon Mansion's also on, Cinnabar Island. It's the big mansion to the west of, big mansion to the west of everything. Gym, as they call it. Maybe if Blaine chose a better type in Gen 1, he wouldn't need a mansion to do his job for him. It definitely feels like a more traditional RPG dungeon. It's just, it feels out of place in Pokemon. It's not to say I don't like it, it just feels weirdly out of place if you try to think of it in the logic of the, if you try to think of it in the universe's logic. Raticate has teeth? That's actually kind of similar to the team I had in, Yellow as well, because I think everyone goes for the Pikachu in 3 starters, but I also had a Nidoqueen, but I didn't have Snorlax, I had Dragonair, and let me tell you, I wish I had Snorlax. Dragonair's not all that good. Yeah, I mean, even if I get the questions right, and I always do because I feel weird not getting them right, I still go back and battle the trainers anyway because that's free experience. I mean, not free, you have to battle for it, but, you know. That's a bunch of good level trainers giving you a decent amount of experience, so why not take it? Burn for your sins with my flaming breath! Yeah, I like Dragonair a lot, it just was not helping in Yellow. I had a rough time with Yellow, to be perfectly honest. I think it's definitely the hardest of the Gen 1 games. Except for maybe the Japanese Red and Green, but... I'm gonna put a lot of effort into that hentai video, so, fret not. I just need a lot of, solo time to do it. I can't have anyone in the house listening to that. So, it'll happen in February, but... I entertained your granddaughter. granddaughter. And hey, we get a metal code, which means we can evolve Scyther and Onyx. And in this game, I think evolving your Onyx would be a better idea. Scizor wasn't too great until, Platinum. Yeah, I feel Snorlax on a spiritual level myself. He's big, he likes food, he likes to sleep. I mean, who doesn't, honestly? Viewers, eat your food. And Scizor got a buff with Technician Bullet Punch. That's the kind of shit that has Marshadow so scary right now. Beyond the fact that Marshadow is disgustingly overpowered. Look, it's our big boy, give his toes a kiss. If you come back to this guy with all 16 gym badges, he gives you an HP up. It's a weird thing they put, but I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's cute. It's like kind of a weird reward. I mean, your real reward for getting all 16 gym badges is going to Mount Silver, but it's kind of nice to see that other people are paying attention to that. I don't even know why I healed, because the Pokemon that I'm going to solo Surge's gym with didn't actually get any use. So this is going to be Desert Rose's chance to get some real good EXP. I don't have anyone with Cut now that I put Bayleaf back. I could teach it to Noctowl, but I don't want to. I have a distinct feeling I'm going to absolutely wipe the floor with you and Lieutenant Surge. Weavile's pretty cool. My favorite's always going to be Magcargo. Though I also really like Jumpluff, Scrafty, Spylus, Zekrom. Those are my top 5. Bayleaf is fucking dead. For those wondering how I trained up OnionFairy to get to level 45, since we catch Celebi at level 30, I cloned a ton of rare candies in Gold, and then transferred Celebi over to Gold and did it there, because the cloning in Crystal is a little more difficult and a little riskier, so I did not want to chance my save file this late into the game. So I just did it in Gold where I knew it would work. So I transferred the Cleffa I got from the Odd Egg over and made that have a bunch of rare candies and released a bunch of adorable little star babies into the wild. Have I ruined the local environment? Absolutely. Do I care? No. Viewers, if you have Cleffas, please keep them in your house, and if you walk them, please keep them on a leash. I was looking at the best Pokemon to get from the Odd Egg, and honestly, Cleffa isn't a half-bad choice. I kinda overreacted, because I always assume it's useless. Since it's not like Magby, Pichu, or any of the fun ones that I like. Because you don't get Cleffa until decently late into Kanto. Like, all the way in Mountain Moon. And that's too late. So getting Cleffa is really nice. Getting Magby is fantastic in Crystal because you can't get Magmar in the Burn Tower anymore. Getting Elekid is nice because still no early Electabuzz. Getting Pichu is nice because still no Pikachu. Smoochum is fine, but you can get Jinx in Ice Path still. Igglybuff is totally fucking useless because you can get that really soon after the Odd Egg. I think you get it on the same route, actually. Or, no, the route after Goldenrod, you can catch Jigglypuff, so screw that. And I think there's something missing, but screw it. Agatha is smoking. She is ruining her lungs. Oh yeah, Tyrogue. I mean, if you want to suffer through Mount Mortar, which I'm going to do in a future stream, you can get Tyrogue after you beat Claire, but again, by that point, you're probably not going to want to raise a Tyrogue. You need 4 electrodes. And it all depends on what your Tyrogue evolves into, because if it evolves into Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan's move pool isn't really all that fantastic in pretty physical special split. If it becomes Hitmonlee, hell yeah. And if it becomes a good friend, that's something that you can treasure forever. Hitmontop, as a... excuse you. Hitmontop, as they call it in the biz. I don't really know how good Hitmontop is in Gold, Silver, and Crystal either. You know what, I'll take that EXP. I mean, I doubt Hitmontop is all that fantastic, but I'm sure it has its uses. You can't transfer items back into Gen 1. It won't let you. And any Pokemon you bring back from Gen 1 is holding an item. And some of them have really cool items, like some Pokemon come equipped with TMs, or, I think Pikachu's come equipped with Light Balls. Though I don't know that one for sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can't send items since hold items weren't a thing until Gen 2. Which is silly, it seems like such a big part of Pokemon at this point that it's hard to imagine time without it. But Gen 1 was a simpler time. Some say a better time, I say, yeah, let's not go that far. If it has an item on it, just won't let you send it back. Like it doesn't even give you the choice. Hey, not bad. Okay. Hearing a weird noise in my house. I'm like, is that my headset? And no, it was not my headset. My headset's been acting a little weird lately, which is kind of a bummer because I spent a decent amount of money on this, and I wish I didn't, because I bought it for the mic, and the mic sucks, and I didn't realize my friend was like, oh yeah, I thought you were just looking for the headset part, the mic sucks, I use a different mic, and I'm like, fuck, I wanted that good headset mic. I guess it was my fault for not, checking, but oh well. Yeah, going with Cyndaquil in Crystal isn't necessarily a bad idea. Because you don't get Magmar. Pretty much until the end game, unless your odd egg hatches in a Magby. I really love the Kanto Gym Leader theme in this game. It's like melancholy, and I love it. High energy, yet also kind of melancholy. I like it a lot. Now load my good desert rose up with all that experience. They are 10 levels away from becoming a... They're 10 levels away from becoming a Tyranitar, and I need that to handle Red. No, Sneasel wouldn't be half bad. I think Sneasel actually might handle Espeon even better. How'd you get mad halfway through this? I'm sorry. I mean, well, I turned on it specifically, but I'm sorry if it interrupted the good music here. I actually glitched up when I was making my Gold ROM hack here. I tried to just get rid of all his Pokemon and just get Raikou, and that apparently fucked things up, and I had to get a brand new ROM. So I'm gonna give him Zapdos instead, when I do it for Crystal. And then make it so after you beat him, Zapdos is Wild and Crystal, and that'll be really cool. Assuming I can get it to work, but I'm gonna talk to James, because he's a lot more experienced ROM hacking, so... I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. Strategy. Spam Earthquake until you win. And a Magneton. No trouble at all. See, I thought I learned my lesson about drinking liters of water before streaming, but apparently not. So let's see how far we can keep this going before it becomes unbearable. Well, yeah, that's why I'm making in a ROM hack to have the Legendaries available without having to transfer, because you're not really going to be able to do that on an emulator. Because, yeah, normally the Gen 1 Legends have to be transferred over. Though, from what the game files seem to imply, because I did this cheat where any wild Pokemon shows up in the grass, because that's how I used to train when I was doing my Gold LP. And I'm like, cool, I'll bring out Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. No, game's too loud. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go. Spice Rack is fucking gone. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh. Yeah, I always wondered about the badges and cursing stats, and I think they do just for in-game. Excuse me, you guys weren't here in gold. Okay, this is happening. I don't think these guys weren't here in gold. Oh, you're fucking adorable. Oh yeah, as I was saying, I put in the cheat so I could fight Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres wild, and they just ran away in the first turn. So I think what they were planning to do was have the legendary birds be roamers in this game. Which is cool. I think it's a cool idea. Except fuck roamers, but it would make sense, I guess. Yeah, they're children, Fanfi and Teddy Ursa. Though, from what I understand, they put that idea back into Platinum. And X and Y. Boy, they really like that idea then, huh? I can't choose between, the Johto starters. I love them all so much. Though really, I kinda like all starters equally in every gen up until 5, where... Fuck Pignite. Yeah, I guess the only starters I don't like are, I hate Pignite. I think it's the worst design in the series. I think Servine is pretty boring. I think Duat and Samurott are weird. And I think Torracat is really boring because it's just a bigger... It's just a bigger Litten. And that's boring. I hate evolutions that are just bigger versions of their previous forms. Alright, Noctowl, it's time for you to get some love. Why isn't Samurott water and fighting? Why wasn't Emboar fire and dark? Let's go for Shadow Ball. I like Serperior a lot. Like, I like Tepig, and I like Snivy, and I like Oshawott. I like Emboar, and I like, Serperior. I mean, I don't think Snivy... I think Pure Grass kind of worked for Snivy. I kind of thought Dragon for a while, since it gets Dragon Pulse. But then, Mega Sceptile kind of covered that niche, and now I don't know what I want for it. Well, I thought the, yeah, why wasn't Emboar Electric and Ghost? I feel like the general consensus was that Chespin was adorable. Oh, I'm saying you. Oh, I get it. You don't like Quilladin. All right, that makes more sense. Because from what I understand, everyone loves Chestnut and Chespin. Quilladin is usually the odd man out, but I don't get it. I think Quilladin's cute. Man, we were talking about like other appliances that Rotom could be, and I had like really fun ideas that I liked a lot, like electric steel blender, electric poison toilet, electric dragon dildo. I was really proud of the electric dragon one. No, your Pikachu cannot evolve in yellow. I think if you trade a Pikachu into the game, you can evolve it into Raichu. But the specific one at the beginning of the game is stuck as Pikachu, because anime! That's the joke, King Smiley. I was so proud when I came up with it. Plus, I think Electric and Dragon is a really fun typing. I love Zekrom a lot. I think Mega Ampharos is fun. Oh, we've got a Dominatrix. But it's pure grass. I didn't think there were any wild Pikachus in yellow. I thought they took that out. Yeah, but I think I heard, like, I don't know, because I have not much experience with yellow, because if I'm going to replay it, I usually play red. If you evolve your Pika and trade it back, you can't, like, talk to it anymore, so it's like, oh, that's half the fun of yellow gun. I mean, I feel like it would be kind of silly if you could just catch another Pikachu, given this one's supposed to be special. I also really liked that, your rival's Eevee could be a different thing. Like, sometimes you'd fight it as a Flareon, sometimes a Jolteon, sometimes a Vaporeon, and I think that's cool. What are you talking about? It says Noctowl right here. See, look, Noctowl. Every time I see Noctowl, I can only just see the towel in its name. I'm like, it's supposed to be Nocturnal and Owl, but nope, he's a towel. Let's not talk about Pokephilia. I think Slowbro might be able to survive at Shadow Ball. I am 10 levels above this thing. Oh, no, it took that way better than I was expecting. Don't cripple me, bro. It's not like Sneasel's all that great in Gen 1. Shadow Ball is really the only thing it has to its name. And I believe it was bottom tier in competitive tiers in when 2nd Gen was brand new. Or not brand new, but the current competitive scene. Yeah, Slowbro's just having a good time. Oh yeah, I fought all the trainers now. Anyway, that's how I always get to Sabrina. How many Shadow Balls do I have left? I'd be down for an Electric Psychic Roomba, that's great. 6 Shadow Balls... should be fine. How do you think Red feels about that? The whole time that they were battling, she's just thinking about us. I feel like I should have gotten more Shadow Balls, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You didn't know Sabrina was psychic? I don't know why Espeon's cry always made me think it was saying poinsettia. I like to try to humanize a lot of Gen 1 and 2's cries. Damn, that experience. I've used... Shit, what have I used? I've used Slow King before, but I've never used Slow Bro. I was gonna use Slow Bro for this. Oh, damn, crit, nice. The good levels. He brings in Mr. Mime into a serious psychic type fight. Why are people saying rip me? What have I done? No, psychic types were 100% busted in Gen 1. That's why they introduced Steel and Dark. I thought Sabrina had more party members, which is why I wanted to go back and get more Shadow Balls PP, but... Why have I died? It's interesting. The afterlife seems just like the real life, which is disappointing. Aw, thanks. You'll whip me. I already feel like I shouldn't have done that. Pretty much if you always walk in one direction, you'll eventually find your way out. I got lost in here once as a young lad. Mr. Bray, young lad. I don't want to be dead. Bring me back. Do it right now or I'll sue you. The whole diddly damn reason I came over here was so we can start the Roadhouse quest. Not you. I believe Marsh was a different translation. I think it's called the Gold Badge in Japan. Which would explain why gold is psychic. Oh yeah, we don't worry about you until we finish the power plant stuff yet. I forgot. So what do you say we go kick Grass Lady's ass? And hey look, the only patch of grass in the game where Murkrow and Houndour show up, and only at nights. Let's see if I can run into it in the first, let's say, 3 battles. It took me a month when I was like 5. Oh! Hey! You wanna join the squad? Ah, of course. Burn me, do it. I'm gonna hit it with Thief and see how much damage it takes. Because I'm not gonna use this Houndour, so... Cool. Oh, fuck. Forgot it could do that. Cool. Well, screw that noise. If I was actually searching for it, I'd be mad. Heal me, I'm dying. Why did it use raw XD at me? Someone has had to have made a ROM hack where the only thing they changed is raw XD. No happy music. Fuck off. Oh, actually, fuck, I forgot I needed cut to actually progress with the story, huh? Taking this food, leaving. Who should I get the leftovers to? Who really needs the leftovers? Let us give it to... OnionFairy. And now to think about how I'm going to handle this gym. Who do I want to get the experience? Because Bard handles it the best, but I don't think Bard needs to be any stronger than it already is. Desert Rose will get one-shotted. Noctowl could probably handle it. Let's just give it to Bard. Make him super powerful and just save him for red. Sure can, buddy. Sure can. Shere Khan, buddy. Shere Khan. No, Phoebus is, introduced in Gen 3. Zzz is just, it's when you touch an electrical outlet and you get a little electric jolt and it goes zzz. I'll drop Feint Attack. I'm not using them for damage anyway, but at least Thief can get me items. Yeah, Phoebus is Gen 3. It's really fucking rare, but... Now back on my bike! Bard, let's smear some shit. Fight me, do it. It's not even that Phoebus is really rare, it's just the way you got it was such bullshit. I never got Phoebus in Gen 3. Who wants to sit there and experiment on a bunch of... with the 6 possible tiles it could be on? Who wants to sit there and experiment? Stupid. I mean, I like... it's an interesting evolution concept, but god, fuck Phoebus. And Melodic isn't even all that great. I used it competitively in, Gen 4, but... I want to see how Melodic did in, how was Melodic in Gen 3 competitive? Because currently it's rarely used. It was OU in Gen 1, never mind, I was wrong. Because it's a super bulky tank. I can dig it. What about 4th gen? Right down to UU. I don't know, I always like when Pokemon have special defense as their highest, stat, because that always feels so weird to me. What did I do? I've only won the Master Contest twice. And I did it in Emeralds with a Pichu for the Cute Rank contest. And I did it in Pearl with a Snover for the Beauty contest. So, you tell me you don't look at Snover and think, wow, I would marry that. You're a fucking liar, you are. And stop fibbing in my good Christian chat room. I didn't have the money to donate to Mighty Number 9. I totally would have done it, because back then it seemed so promising. Oh my god, Jumpluff is so fucking cute. Yes, but contests were also in Gen 4. Snap, Bulljax, friend. You just got BTFO. Kaboomskis. No, I lost my virginity at 16. I did! I got rid of Bayleaf, it's dead! I didn't even put it in a box, they just took it out back and shot it in the face. No, I didn't. Zatsu would be better in Gen 2 if it fucking learned Psychic at any earlier level. Fucking Natsu doesn't learn Psychic until it's level 50. 50! Anyway, here's the squad. We got Bard. We got Desert Rose. We got Noctowl. We got OnionFairy. Psykin. And make me stronger. I was trying to get to Erica, actually, and you pulled me over from the side and said, "Are you looking at me?" Oh, beauty Julia. You stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot to pick up the Psychic TM for OnionFairy, but With the TM we get here and Psychic back in Saffron, OnionFairy's moveset will be complete. I leveled up a Kadabra in Gold version, and I traded it over to Crystal. I've never used a Sneasel. Look, the movesets in Gen 1 and 2 were bad. I feel like Pokemon started getting actual usable in-game movesets starting with Gen 3. Marini's pretty cute. I'd give it a hug and then immediately regret it as the toxins course through my body. You breathing? Yeah, you're breathing. Hey, Tapu Julk, stop. Alright, Erica, it's time to do the twist. Dude, isn't it so funny? She talks and she is dazed, and she is also the grass gym leader. Do you think she has partaken in the Mary Jane? Haha, funny observation. Well, yeah, some pokes don't have particularly fine movesets, but they definitely got better with Gen 3. Alright, Erica, I'm gonna burn your boy. Or your girl, rather. Tangel's pretty bulky, so I didn't expect it to survive, but... Bard. What'd I do? Jump bluff. More like... dip. It's true, if you're gay, you can't do the weed. Marijuana is a very homophobic plant, and that's why I don't smoke it. Tangela with an EBO light is fantastic. You know what, I'm gonna give someone else a shot. What say you, Noctowl? Oh, it's so fucking cute. No, I do not participate in the drug. Except alcohol, but I'm not an alcoholic. I just like some rum every now and again. What are you about to do to me, Blossom? I always say jump left. Oh, that's what you're about to do to me. Does Erica inject the Mary Jane? Yikes. Kill him. Kill her, rather. Oh. Oh, I think I can survive a pedal dance. Or not. Alright, good job, Noctowl. Nice fucking job, idiot. Stupid idiot. Use strength. Be bulky. Yeah, because Crystal fixed a lot of the sprites to make them closer to the official art. Victory Bell! Haha! Bart. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I like its cry. Sunlight is strong, huh? Well, this is gonna hurt. Well, Strength only did their whole rock animation in Gen 2, I think. I forgot what its animation was in Gen 1. Being drunk, it's kind of different for everyone from what I've come to understand. Because I know I have a friend who's an angry drunk. I'm a really happy drunk. Whenever I get drunk, I just like to sit around and wave my arms because they feel it feels kind of like you're underwater, I guess. How your arms feel, I guess. I don't know how to explain. I'm drunk, but I'm trying to explain. Giga Drain! Psyche would have to do the worm. Alright, well, let's just slap that Giga Drain CM right on, OnionFairy. Drink, and you will grow fat. Just get rid of Heal Bell before I had the chance to regret it. Because Celebi isn't really an outright attacker. With its moveset in Gen 2, it functions far more like a cleric. I don't have Fly, I forgot. Why would Buzzsword do that? Oh, what do you mean, Sweet Sentinel? Gen 7 has a lot of... Or not even really just Gen 7. Ultra Sun and Moon just have weird, glitchy things. Like, when Ultra Sun and Moon, Ion Terrain didn't work, or Ion Deluge didn't work because Plasma Fists fucked it all up. Wide Guard didn't work. I think String Shot can crash the game right now. Psychic. And we are going to oh, I didn't know Zzz could learn it. But I want to put it on OnionFairy. Since it doesn't learn it. And I'd keep Ancient Power for, like, Charizard or something, but... chances are, if I leave Celebi in on, Charizard, I'm not gonna have a Celebi for too long. Ultra Sun and Moon are the only Pokemon games I didn't buy. Like, I usually buy at least one of every Pokemon game. I think the last time I bought both was X and Y, and I ended up giving one to, my girlfriend at the time. I only bought Sun, and I didn't buy Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon because I was so disappointed with all the pre-release info that I figured I'd vote with my wallet, and you know what? It turns out I was absolutely right to do so. I think my favorite Ultra Beast might be Blacephalon. Blacephalon is really cool. Whee! Hey, look, the only patch of grass you can get Slugma in. Why did they do that? Why was Gen 2 like this? Yeah, I don't want to spend money on games I know I'm not going to enjoy. It's like, even with the news, the DLC news of rating the story a perfect chronology, like, I feel so justified in not buying that game now, and now I have an actual reason instead of I hate the art style. And I don't feel like they're adding enough to warrant another $40. Who really wanted Crunch on my Desert Rose? Because you're about to get it, bucko. I'm gonna keep Screech, because that is going to be a very important part of my strategy for Red. And also, I really just want to get Desert Rose as strong as possible, because I really want to... Alright, well, A, why the fuck is a port of a DS game got DLC on it? B, why is the original artwork $2.50? C, why is there a fan service event, as they call it right there? And D, rather. Why does buying all the DLC cost almost as much as, the original game cost at launch? Screw that. Screw Atlas. Honestly. I'm so sick of them. No more. None of that for me. I don't even know if I want S&T 5. I'm sure they'll fuck it up somehow. Thanks for complimenting my torque, bro. I have so many cool dolls. Yeah, Marylanders unite. Don't know when I let slip I was from Maryland, but you're not wrong. Fight me. Do it. I like the bikers have poison types. It makes training up a weak Pupitar easier. Well, Pupitar isn't weak, but I really just want to get Tyranitar as fast as possible. I've never used one and I'm so excited. And I'm gonna end up feeding a lot of gym leaders to Desert Rose as a result. Like Janine. Probably even Blaine. Which means Psychon's probably gonna be underleveled for Red, but... And the only thing I want to use Psychon for against Red is Charizard, and that's kind of how it is whenever you train a team of 6. You just use some Pokemon for one purpose and then kind of drop them. I actually caught a Weezing in Pokemon Go today on the first ball, and it was like, what was its CP? It was like 1600 something. Very powerful, and I named it Bloaty Benji, that's what it was. Ow, my neck. Done made a pop, it did. Well, Red and Hard Gold is kinda hard. I did it with Typhlosion solo, but I had to get it all the way up to level 100 and change the moves that I had for the whole game. My favorite meme will always be Dat Boy. I fucking love Dat Boy, it's so harmless. My least favorite is that... What's that kid's name? Gavin or whatever? It's like the shitty kid with the stupid reaction faces, and I hate him. He's a kid, I should say, I hate him. I don't like the way his face looks. Sorry, kid, I just, every time someone posts a picture of you, I mute them. Bravely Default was fun. Not fun enough for me to get Bravely second, but it was fun. Haha, you're dead. I want to do it again. Haha, yes! It is interesting and humorous. What do you got to say? Now that reads like a sign. What are they paying you? I'll pay double. I don't know about quick, especially if you're going uphill. Gonna get a real workout? I can go a decent while without playing a game. I prefer not to, but I'm gonna... It's easier with the advent of the internet, because I could just sit on the internet and kind of watch stuff instead. See, it's like Spice Wreck never left with how much we're missing 95% chances. So I think Rock Slide is 90, so whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you, at that point in the game, you can go catch, you will not really catch Larvitar, but in Crystal, the Celadon Game Corner has, Larvitars in it. So, you can start training it now. It was fun using, Pupitar longer than I was supposed to. Birdkeeper Boris is here to send out his borscht. What is a long cigar? I did it recently when we went up to the, our family has a cabin out in the nature. And no internet, no games, so I just read for about a week. And it was a good week, I liked it a lot. think I was gonna recommend a book I read. If you like, espionage, suspense, thriller, action, I think you'd really like A Deep Fathom by James Rollins. It was a really good read. I liked it. I'd never heard of it up until I looked in the little shelf of books we keep there. And it keeps getting bigger. Because people just keep leaving books up there whenever we stay. So I'll plug that one. Go to your local library and pick you up a copy, because I started reading the guy's other books, and it's got me to the library way more than I've been in... Probably more than I've been in the library since I was in, like, elementary school. But libraries are really cool, because you get to sit there and you get free books. And that's always nice. Oh, that sounds alarming. I'm breaking into your house for a nice bit of conversation. Yeah, if you show that guy in Cerulean Cape certain Pokemon, I think they're talking about Slugma. But if you show, Bill's grandfather certain Pokemon, you can get, yeah, evolutionary stones. Fire, leaf, water, thunder. And it was the only way to get them in Gen 2, besides trading them, trading something over from Gen 1 that might carry it. I didn't say anything about free books, I said free books. No, I've read 3 books lately. I've been reading through, it's the same author, James Rollins. I've been reading through his Sigma Force series, and it's fun, but the last book, the 6th book, is kind of a drag, so, alright, let me get you the fuck out of here. No advertising on my channel lest you get hidden. I think I used Nidoqueen because I found a Nidoran female first. I really just would have used whatever came first, but Nidoqueen did well. Just as good as a Nidoking would have done. Make me stronger. Sacrifice your souls to me. When I become a Tyranitar, I won't spare any of you, but some of you might die faster. Man, I really hate that the raiding scene in, Pokemon Go isn't all that. Gotcha, sucker! Because, like, God, there was a Tyranitar raid on campus today. I'm like, oh my god, I really want a Tyranitar. And I went there, and there were people playing Pokemon Go. And I'm like, y'all want to try to take on this Tyranitar? And they're like, I'm like, you guys are really strong, though. And they're like, yeah, we already have one. I'm like, I don't, let's fight. And they're like, no. So we took on a solo raid, and I got me a Wartortle out of it. So that was something, at least. Is everyone else's stream fine? Could just be your internet, could have been my internet. Who's to say, really? Arbok! I caught an Arbok today. Never mind, I take back, never mind, actually. I was gonna say, Ugandan Knuckles might be my least favorite meme, but it's just down there. Oh my god, Kyogre shows up at the gym near my house, and I say near, it's like a kilometer away from my house. I see Kyogre there all the time, and I saw Groudon there all the time, and I'm like, why is no one raiding around here? Now, I always forget which one of these is the actual Janine. so I want to make sure I'm not wasting EXP. Oh, no, that one's the actual Janine, so let's reset. Yeah, it was funny for like a second, but like any meme. No, that one got overplayed way too fast. I just feel like VR chat in general was kind of a flash in the pan. Same with the whole Tide Pod things. Well, Tide Pods are actually killing people, so that's different, but... You're not that strong, Ivysaur. See, I feel like I should hate Ivysaur, because it's just the whole, it's a bigger Bulba sort of thing I usually hate, but Ivysaur, I don't know, I like the angry brows. It's got personality. Or it also had the excuse that it was Gen 1, so... Oh, I can't choose my favorite Kanto starter. I love them all so much. 50! We're only 5 levels away from being all-powerful. No, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna get as far into Kanto as I can, but I have this being the third to last Crystal stream. Because I know by the next stream I'm definitely gonna beat Red. And depending on how much there is after Red, because I'm gonna catch Ho-Oh, I'm gonna catch Lugia, I'm gonna go through Mount Mortar, and I know there was something else I wanted to do, but I'll look at the tweet again. But overall, I think this stream, the next stream, and the stream after that, and I should be 100% done with Crystal. Or at least as much as I want to show. Because I don't want to have to, like, come back and do, like, the daily events, like, Silver showing up at Dragon's Cave. If I remember when after I get the Magnet Train running, I'm gonna head back to Dragon Cave before this stream is done. Janine's weird. It's like, why are you here? I know Koga's now a gym leader, but... You're just Koga, but smaller and female. And you're the weakest Kanto gym leader by a large margin, actually. Alright, this is how we're going. Yeah, the 3DS version of Crystal just gives you the GS Ball if you go to the Goldenrod Pokemon Center after you beat the League. I think it might evolve at 48, actually. Hey, Desert Rose, you fucking up and I don't like it. This is not using Double Team. Does the Elite Four get stronger after getting all the badges? I think that was a thing they added in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I don't think it was a thing in Crystal. I don't remember, so it's entirely possible, but... Zuko, why are you censoring yourself, buddy? Let's see if I'm confused. Wee! Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, that's gonna kill Desert Rose. I'm really surprised, actually. Alright, how about I pump you full of... have a max potion. Good thing Ariados is fucking useless. I tried using Ariados in one of my gold runs, and I just couldn't. Really, now's when you... Oh my god. About to say, Desert Rose, wake the fuck up. Yeah, I love Gen 2's animations and music and Well, Janine, he's the weakest. I'm just getting constantly hit with confusion and critical hits. Yikes! Yeah, I think Janine's either his daughter or his niece. I forget which is which. I don't know why I have niece in my head. Yeah, once we hit... It's funny, because Ariados used to have a gen... Well, niece, okay. Ariados used to have a signature move in Spiderweb, but then something else got Spiderweb. And then in Gen 7, it got another signature move in Toxic Thread that's just poison... a string shot that inflicts poison. And not even toxic poison. Just poison. Why? Who thought that was something that needed to happen? Oh, it's his daughter. I was about to say, like, I really want to see Koga's brother and or sister then. Desert Rose, you are so close! You're damn right I am. Here, just take Soul Badge and get out of my face. Yeah, I got Mega Horn in Gen 6 for breeding, but I don't think it can actually pull it off well. I don't know who I want to give Toxic to, or if I even want to give Toxic to anyone. Because the only thing I really want to Toxic stall is, Red Snorlax. But... Oh, father. Yeah, Koga's her father. The only thing I would want to poison is Red Snorlax, but I have Screech for that, so I'm also not too concerned. Maybe Blastoise? We'll worry about that when we get to it. You're out late, and I don't need you to fucking judge me, Joey. Why don't you back the how about you back the fuck off for a second? Yeah, that was a glitch, so only in Gen 1. Yeah, I was actually excited for Sonic Forces. I thought it was gonna be really good, because it was like, hey, it's just Sonic Generations 2, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. I didn't buy Sonic Forces, thank God, because I am averse to spending money. Oh, they, did they put these guys farther out, or is that just a thing at night? I'm rediscovering a lot about Gen 2. Because I haven't played Crystal in years. Like, Sonic Generations was really good, so I expected what was essentially Sonic Generations expansion pack to be amazing too, but somehow Sega manages to just fuck things really up. Sonic Team, at least. I mean, at least they've got it right with that. Well, I probably should have switched out here, but at least they got it right with Yakuza. It's the only thing really keeping Sega going in my eyes. Because, I really like Yakuza 0. Well, buddy, I think you probably should have used a different move. There was just enough of a delay in the stream that it used strength. I could see strength on my screen, and strength on my laptop screen, but have them be two different strengths on the exact same time. Yeah, Yakuza 0 is really fun. Oh yeah, bad Christmas presents era. They're always the worst. Like, a bad game's a bad game, but when you get it as a Christmas present, it's like, oh. Well, Atlas has belonged to Sega since 2013, and that would probably explain why the fucking DLC practices are the way that they are. I honestly expected Sonic to be in Persona 5, like, as a Persona. I was legitimately surprised when he wasn't. From what I understand, the 3DS Sonic booms weren't bad. They're boring, but not bad. Well, I don't know what's worse, a boring game or a bad game. At least bad games you can laugh at, boring games just happen until they're done. And I realize it sounds like a complete non-statement, but you know what I'm talking about, right? A game that you felt so average about, but you just played it all the way through and you're like, why did I do that? Alakazam, huh? Time to get Alaka punched in the fucking dick. Oh yeah, boring and bad, huh? Bubsy. I've never actually played Bubsy 3D, but just looking at gameplay kind of makes me a little nauseous. Speaking of gameplay that makes me nauseous, I hate Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. The game makes me actually want to throw up. The Sonic Boom cartoon is the best part of Sonic. I think the Sonic Boom cartoon is better than anything else Sonic has literally ever done. Hillary Clinton! I'm sure no one's ever made that joke before. What about Hillary Duff? Why not take a greasy chance, Hillary? Why not? Cubone, so let's give OnionFairy a shot. Cool. This is what dreams are made of. OnionFairy, drink its fucking life force. I don't think I've ever seen Celebi's back sprite in Gen 2. Wow. How long have I been playing this series? I've only just seen this now. Well, that's life. Sugar tits. Now Cubone is his own mother. My favorite Legendary special? You know not what you mean. If I had more space, I totally would have named it Onion Knight. If you mean like the Legendary movie, like Pokemon movie, Destiny Deoxys is my favorite. I don't like Gen 3, but I think Gen 3 had the best movies. Or rather, Destiny Deoxys and Pokemon Ranger and Temple of the Sea were just really good. I don't remember much of, Jirachi Wishmaker, but I remembered it was kind of a drag. I don't know why I kept signing up for weight training in high school, because I never actually wanted to do anything. And then I got all my gym clothes stolen and I got in trouble for it by losing grades. I'm like, I'm not paying. I'm not fucking paying to get those clothes back when someone's probably just gonna steal them again. Fucking hated public school. I'm so glad that's over. I was about to say, Pokemon movies were generally pretty good up until 4th gen. So I remember it took me a long time to appreciate Darkrai's movie. Giratina and the Sky Warrior is amazing, as far as Pokemon movies go. And the Arceus movie is so goddamn bad that it made me stop watching Pokemon movies. No, I mean, I watched the Zoroark movie, but after that was just, what was it, like an entire runtime of just complete nothing. I stopped watching Pokemon movies. I've never seen the Keldeo movie. I just never saw anything after that. Though I kinda wanted to watch Magearna and what was it, Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel or whatever, because it's the lowest grossing Pokemon movie of them all. Oh, I didn't realize it learned Thunderbolt. so few things actually get Thunderbolt in Gen 2 that I figured it was going to be Thunder Punch and then have to wait till Thunder. I forgot the Reshiram and Zekrom movie existed. I remember the day it was supposed to come out, my friend kept texting me, he's like, man, we're looking all over for movie theaters that are playing the Reshiram and Zekrom movie, and we can't find any, and I don't think he ever saw it, and it was really sad. I saw the Entei movie in theaters, when I was a kid, and that was mind-blowing. I still think the Entei movie holds up. I don't think I've seen Pokemon Forever all the way through. I liked Pokemon Heroes a lot, and I had a wicked crush on the two villains in that movie. Like, wicked crush. Insane, really. I think I saw Pokemon 2000 in theaters too, or I caught it on VHS really soon after it launched. Yeah, I think I saw part of the Celebi movie, because I got it for a birthday once on VHS, and I don't know why I never finished it. I should probably go back and watch that. Well, yeah, because the first Digimon movie was like 3 smaller movies jammed into one. The Marshadow movie got attached to, Pokemon I Choose You. And I wouldn't be surprised if Zorora gets attached to the new, what basically looks like a sequel to that. Which sucks, because I really want Zorora to get its own... Like, I want Ash to actually catch Zorora and have it be Pikachu's rival, because I think they would play off each other so well. Like, I'm not too invested in the anime, but God, I think that would be cool. I really like the Digimon movie with Informon. That was always my favorite part getting to it, because I thought the first one was boring. The first part with, when they're babies, or like just young kids, I always thought that one was boring. Informon was really cool. And then, I always knew something was wrong when we got to the third part, because I'm like, what's with the time skip? I don't get it. And then remember Angela Anaconda in the beginning of it?
Digivolve into Angelamon!
I also really want Zorora to get a new form that's electric and fighting, because what the fuck, Game Freak? Why the hell isn't Zorora electric fighting? I'm really hoping that they retcon it by the time it launches, because that's so stupid. I remember liking Angela Anaconda as a kid, and then I remembered I used to watch stupid shit anyway, so I shouldn't get an opinion. I wasn't allowed to watch Pinky and the Brain because my mom thought it was too dumb to actually watch. There were a couple things like that. I couldn't see all that. There was something else I couldn't watch. I don't remember what it was. Could have been all that great. I mean, your country probably sounds good then, because Angela Anaconda wasn't really worth watching. I didn't have Cartoon Network for a long time. I just had Nickelodeon for a while. And I remember we got Cartoon Network eventually, and I watched the Animaniacs movie with my dad, and it was a really poignant moment. I remember it very fondly. This part always peeves me off, because I don't like it. Let's let OnionFairy get a little work in, because it's gonna need all the levels they can get for, Misty. I'd share with you with... God, my friend show... He had, like... I guess he had the DK show on, VHS or something. Because we watched it, and I really liked Donkey Kong 64 at that time, and I'm like... What is this bullshit? Like, when a kid realizes a show is bad, that's bad. I think my real last hurrah for, watching TV in general, because I don't watch TV anymore. My last hurrah was in 8th grade when, we got a lot of Canadian cartoons over here. So what do we get? We got, like, Total Drama Island, 16, Stoked, or whatever it was called, and I really, really liked, 16 a lot. And I gotta see if there's any place I could watch it online, like if it's on Hulu or something, because I'd rewatch the shit out of that. I love that show. I remember watching that while playing Golden Sun. That's a combo. Me and my friends got really interested in I don't know what I was gonna say. We got really invested in Total Drama Island. I was gonna say in Drama Best. Okay. I see where I screwed up. My wires got crossed. We got really invested in it. In the Virtual Console version of Pokemon Crystal, you can get, Celebi. As soon as you beat the league. Oh wow, good job, Tapu Jilk. Yeah, I think they were made by the same people. And I think Stoked was in there too, but no one I talked to remembers Stoked. Which is probably for the best, it wasn't that good. You joke, but I've been planning a Golden Sun playthrough. Oh shit, an actual Raido cosplayer? Nice. Yeah, I really want to do a Golden Sun playthrough. I am, 22. Almost about to turn 23, only a couple more months. I like this guy because all of his Pokemon have King in the name. I have Psychic, why didn't I just use Psychic? Because I never beat Golden Sun 1. I got to the final boss and I just wasn't strong enough, so I lost. And I grinded, like, all the way up to level, like, 42, and I still couldn't beat it because I barely had any Jin. And I'd love to, yes, I'm a small infant. I'd love to go back and actually finish Golden Sun. Of course, I'd want to do a test run first, because I don't want to just, I don't want to go through it blind and then have the exact same problems. Yeah, Golden Sun's graphics were a little weird. But 100%, I'd love to go back and do some Golden Sun stuff on this channel. I haven't played Dark Dawn. I have a sealed copy that I never opened, and I have a distinct feeling I never will. I'd sell it, but it does not go for much. So I guess I'll just have to play it eventually. I think you're thinking of Earthbound 64, Mother 64. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Golden Sun was playing for the N64. It would have given the N64 an actually good RPG, besides Paper Mario. It doesn't have, I don't really like the N64. Every game on it has a better version somewhere else, except for, like, DK64, which is... Anyway. I think this guy has 6 Pikachus, so, screw him. I hate the 6 Pikachu guy. Such an annoying waste of time. Really? Was Thracia meant for the N64? I wouldn't be surprised, because that game came out in, like, what, 2000? On the Super Nintendo of all systems in 2000. Oh, yeah, I forgot that, the N60... I already forgot what I was gonna say. So I really forgot it. Oh yeah, Ogre Battle 64 was also in the N64, obviously. Roy. Okay, I don't know why I thought 6 was Thracia. Pay no attention to the guy talking. Oh yeah, Lost Age is amazing. I never beat that either, because I thought it was really hard. I have to fight this guy. You know what I really want to do a stream series of? Pokemon, like the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color? I'd love to do one of that. I've watched so many LPs of that one. Yeah, I always remembered not thinking the Game Boy Advance had good games for a while, but I liked a lot of games for the Game Boy Advance looking back for it. It's just that I don't like the Pokemon games on it. But Dragon Ball Z Boost Fury is fantastic. The Golden Sun games are fantastic. Define RPG, like JRPG, Action RPG, Strategy RPG. Because, I have different criteria for both of them. They made a Pokemon Trading Card Game 2, which just never got localized. And I heard it was even better than the first one, which is great, because I loved the first one. Though again, another game I never beat. Because my friend had it, and I thought it was really cool, and I was so excited when I finally got my own copy. And the day I got the copy, someone stole it from me out of my daycare. Like, I looked away for a bit, and next thing I know, I could never find it again. So I never touched the game again until it came out on the 3DS Virtual Console. Oh yeah, the second one is like fully translated, you just have to, it was like fan translated. It was just never officially translated. But you can definitely find it online. They out there, boys. God, fuck 6 Pikachu guy. I think most JRPG translations are done either by a small team or just one guy. Like, I was gonna do a series of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Children Red Book, but it never even got fan translated, like, as a game. Like, the game itself is totally untranslated, but I have an English script for it. But I realized that that would probably be, not actually interesting to see. Pokemon Battle Revolution was fun. I liked it as a kid. Plus, you could get an Electivire from it, and I used that Electivire for a long time. I actually really want to play Valkyrie Profile. I've gotten to the point where I've accepted that I'm just gonna have to emulate it because, Funk Pain, it's like, what, $100 minimum for a used copy? So, like, I upgraded my phone recently, and I kinda wanna get the, I wanna get a PS1 emulator and play Valkyrie Profile on that, but I also wanna just do it on my laptop. I think there are, English translations of, Digital Devil Story. Yeah, a lot of the games I actually want to play seem to be, kind of hard to find. Yeah, everyone, if you're gonna play, Radiant Historia, how about you don't buy Perfect Chronology and actually, just play the DS version. Don't give Atlas money for their shitty hack jobs. Boom! You're done now. Yeah, I never had a PSP. Or, no, I did. And that got stolen too, because my friend was like, friend. Was like, yeah, let me just borrow it for a bit, and guess who never saw that PSP again? What's wrong with the 3DS version? Bad new art, charging you $40 for a barely changed game, charging you $29 for all the DLC they shoved into it. Don't give Atlas money until they learn to stop fucking with their games. Yeah, if you want, rating History of Perfect Chronology's art style, just go watch Ori Emo. Just go watch your... Yeah, I dealt with a lot of shitty kids who stole games. But that's why I don't talk with those people anymore, and I think a lot of them do drugs now, so... Who really came out on top? DBZ Fighters has me interested in a fighting game, and I don't like fighting games. I just realized I never answered that one person's question about, my favorite JRPG. Oh fuck, I can't actually think of it. I guess. Nostalgia-wise, Pokemon Gold is always my answer, but as far as actually going back and playing, that's really actually kind of hard. What is my favorite JRPG? What can I always go back to? I really like Digital Devil Saga 1. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's up there. Or how about Fire Emblem Echoes, where the DLC costs more than the game? Isn't that fun? I don't really like Digital Devil Saga 2 all that much. I think the story is off-feeling. I actually forgot about the two, western routes from here, like that one I just, didn't go on. I mean, I just didn't buy the DLC for it. I don't think... I still haven't beaten Echoes. I don't know. Echoes didn't really hold on to me as hard as I thought it would. Let's bring out... Desert Rose. I kinda wanted to buy, well, Nier Automata is fantastic. It's the best action game I've ever played, but it's not a JRPG. Shit. I'm trying to think of games I really... Like, my favorite strategy RPG is probably Devil Survivor Overclocked. The friggin' Devil Survivor 2's gameplay just beats the shit out of it. I still haven't beaten Dragon Quest VIII. It's the one mainline Dragon Quest I haven't beaten. Oh wait, no, I haven't beaten 7. But 7 is, 7 takes some, investment. Even with the, quality of life upgrades the, 3DS version brought. Dragon Quest VIII never really seemed to ever catch my attention. Oh, Disgaea 3 is my favorite Disgaea. I love that so much. I mean, it really depends on the Final Fantasy. Like, some of them are easy to get hooked on, some of them are harder. Oh, which ones have you played? Hexus Force was the game I kinda wanted to play, because it's like always $5 on the PSN. Like, always goes on sale, but I just never ended up buying it. Yeah, 7's a good start for Final Fantasy. It's ugly as sin, but it's fun. 6 is really good. 4 is generally regarded as probably the best starting point. 10 is also a fantastic starting point. 12, 13, and 15 are just so different from the rest of the series that's hard to recommend. It's not hard to recommend. I think 12 and 13 are fun. Get the fuck out of here with that 10 being bad. Oh my god, someone else who likes Final Fantasy VIII. That doesn't happen. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI is really good. Hey, how about you don't play Final Fantasy II? Ever. Which Final Fantasy Advance? Because 4, 5, and 6 got remade for the Advance. I feel like most of the complaints about, the FF7 remake are mostly the gameplay changes. But I think it's gonna be for the best. Well, no. I have faith because Tetsuya Nomura is still at the helm. 15 is ass. Fuck 15, I hate it. It was my most hyped game for years. And I'm talking a decade, and I played it and I'm like, what happened? How can you hate the story of Tactics? It's so good. Mistranslated, yes, but so good. Tactics is probably my... If we're counting all Final Fantasy games as one series, Tactics is my favorite Final Fantasy. Oh, you were playing 6 Advance. Boy, if you didn't like that, 9 has a fun story, but the gameplay is way too goddamn slow. It's part of the reason I lambast the game so much. Because I want to like it, but I just can't. I could see the ending, I guess. Okay, no. I have my answer. My favorite JRPG is Chrono Trigger. That game is an objectively perfect JRPG. Alright, now to go back and not necessarily grind, but let's put Psychen out in front and head westward. Yeah, but this is the pacifist routes, Lavender Town. Look me dead in the fucking eyes and tell me Chrono Cross is better. Chrono Cross is very good. I love Chrono Cross. But look me dead in the fucking eyes and tell me that Trigger is an objective JRPG perfection. Chrono Trigger is what taught me to love the, what made me love the ATB system, because I bought Final Fantasy VII. Well, a game doesn't need to be long to be good, though. Chrono Trigger has no filler. No need to grind. No real dips in the story. It's just pure good gameplay from beginning to end, and I think that's missing in a lot of RPGs. Like, for example, Xenogears... No, Xenogears just had a lot of story to it, which is why it was slow. Let's go for Nocturne, which is really long, but Jesus, it doesn't need to be that long. A long-ass game just makes me want to never touch it again. Chrono Trigger I could pick up and play no matter what. I forgot this route was in the game. I didn't do it the last time I played. Fucking magnets. How do they work? There's the memes in, the title. Now we just need the dreams. Yeah, Dragon Quest IX is, Yo, Yumi? Oh my god, Xenoblade is amazing! Xenoblade was the best, RPG of its generation, don't even fucking at me. I mean, I can't stand the Strange Journey remake because it's the whole Atlas syndrome of, hey look, it's a new girl that we're just gonna shove into the already great plot, and I've seen the plot for it. It's not good. The new plot is not good at all, and kind of really hurts Strange Journey in general. Is this the Kanto Writer Federation? Let's bring out our big girl Desert Rose. Get strong for daddy. Don't even get me started on Catherine Full Body. Don't even get me fucking started on Catherine Full Body. Catherine is my third favorite game of all time. Don't get me fucking started on Full Body. Like I said, Persona 5 was a fluke. Persona 5 is the one good... Cause... Never mind. I don't want to talk about Atlas anymore. Fuck them. Yeah, the Pokemon Mystery... Like, there were a lot of good games in that generation, but Xenoblade is just RPG perfection. Xenoblade is so goddamn good. And I couldn't get into it for a while at first. I couldn't get into it when I had it on the Wii, but when I got it on the 3DS, it was like, oh, everything is suddenly clicking for me now. Beep, 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 beep. Xenoblade's really good. I heard Xenoblade Cross had a bad story, but the gameplay was good. But I'm expecting there to be a Switch port, so I'm trying to sell my copy of Cross. And please no one spoil 2. I've barely started it because I got way more to Yakuza 2 than I thought I would. Well, I don't mind, like, people say that Xenoblade Cross's facials are weird. That came out wrong. Like, the look of characters are weird, but it just looks like Xenosaga. Y'all like Xenosaga, right? And then, like, the people who are complaining, it's like, oh, Xenoblade 2 is too anime. And I'm like, have you played literally any other Xeno game? Like, Xenogears literally had anime cutscenes. Saga was pretty goddamn anime. I have no idea why people defend Dahlia's design. It's like, yeah, I can dislike a character for being that poorly made sexual, and it doesn't mean I'm an SJW or I hate women's rights somehow. I don't know how they got on that. It's like, women can be beautiful, look at her, and I'm like, you look me in the fucking eyes and tell me that that looks good. The boobs are way too fucking big, and the spine! The spine! You can hate an overly sexualized design and not be a fucking prude. Demand more from your video games. You deserve better. Desert Rose is so close to being a Tyranitar, I'm so excited. How many rare candies do I have on me? I think I put it on one and never got it back, so... Oh.
But I don't want it to be locked.
I should probably just heal up. A lot of my PP is gone. Oh wait, no, I had it, there's one in Lavender Town. I still need to finish Chrono Cross. I got really into it right before Pokemon Sun launched, and then I just never got back to it for some reason. I really like Chrono Cross, though. It just took me a long-ass time to appreciate it. Don't school me, schoolboy. Why does only Alan ever call me? Dana, give me a Thunderstone. Won't use it, but give me one. I really like the concept of Xenogears. But, it is a little hard to actually play. People are always like, oh, just choose the worst part, they just sit around and dump exposition at you. I'm like, yes, finally! Let me stop with the random encounters. Xenogears would have just been so much better if the enemies were on the, map where you could see them and try to avoid them. Because leveling up becomes so useless once you got all your death blows. And then, even then, just once you get your basic death blows, like your 6 AP death blows, all you need to worry about is getting the really perfect gear equipment at the end, and it's like, alright, there goes the difficulty. Let's bring out Noctowl. I liked Birthright's gameplay a lot. It just felt nice to be an unstoppable god of death. And it was nice. I liked it. It was fun. That's something I can't say for any other Fire Emblem game I've played. I had fun all the way through. And I can't say that for any other Fire Emblem game I've played. What do you mean there's no cheating? I cloned 15 rare candies to get my Celebi this strong. Oh, Owen Wilson. You're gonna learn today. I feel like the closest any other Fire Emblem game came to being fun was Awakening for me. But, once that middle part of the story happened, it's like, oh! I dropped it for months. I think I only picked it up when they had the, thing where if you put, SMT4 and, Fire Emblem Awakening in your, My Nintendo thing, you got like $30 free. Do you remember when SMT Cross Fire Emblem was gonna be cool? Yeah, I guess Sacred Stones, like, I haven't had any real downsides with Sacred Stones. Not necessarily having a blast with it, but I don't hate it. I just feel like if, I'm gonna have a permadeath system, make it like Final Fantasy Tactics, because that game had a really great permadeath system. You have time to fix your mistake. I wouldn't know what performers are, because once I saw that SMT Cross Fire Emblem had idols in it, I didn't buy it. Yeah, Zatu was Gen 2. What'd you think? Did you think it was Gen 1? I always love seeing what people think certain Pokemon gens are from. Because a lot of people think Slugma, Skarmory, and Magcargo were Gen 3 Pokemon. Because they're so rare here, but so easy to find in Ruby and Sapphire. I'm like, I mean, I just play video games to have fun. I don't want to... It's not even I don't want to think too hard, I just don't want to... hurt. S&T Cross Fire Emblem got cancelled and got replaced with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Weeaboo City. Burn for your sins. Well, yeah, but I can't get past the idle stuff because that's the fucking game. Really? Don Fan? Forgetting Don Fan was in Gen 2. Alright, that's a new one. I've never seen anyone that thought Gligar was Gen 4. I got the Gliscor was, but... I don't think I've ever seen anyone think that Gligar itself was. That's interesting. I like that. I like hearing about that. Oh, shit, I think we need Flash for this next part to get through Rock Tunnel. But how about I just don't go through Rock Tunnel? Aha! Because I don't have Flash and I don't want to teach it to anyone. I'm gonna go through Cerulean the way God intended. I swear, Path of Radiance was gonna be impossible for me to beat with how bad my Ike got screwed. Hey, Cammy. I forgot the Magnum Train was here. Change the stream to Welcome Cammy, episode 5. Welcome Cammy. What do you got to say? Nice, isn't it? Is the daycare still here? I don't know why you'd ever want to use it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be fine now that I restarted to make my Ike actually good. Forgot about that. Yeah, people say Path of Radiance isn't that bad, but it doesn't change the fact that I still have a really hard time with it. I'm not good at strategy RPGs. If there's permadeath, I freak out too much and then I immediately lose myself. Let us put Psyken out in front. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my supports. I'm just gonna keep going until I eventually figure shit out. I know I'm gonna A-rank Ike and Oscar. Because I heard that was good. Yeah, what I was really ecstatic to see, that level up Neffany got, where she got almost everything up. I still have my Pokewalker. I never took the tab out, so it's never been used. I could probably get a... Probably not a hefty chunk, but... And I was gonna say I could probably use it just buy Soul Silver, maybe, but... Heart Gold and Soul Silver are expensive. Did they not sell too well? I'd be hard-pressed to believe a Pokemon game didn't sell well. How are we gonna fight Erica? Erica's gone. Oh, Erica from Fire Emblem, that's different. How y'all like church this morning? Yeah, that's used. That's 40 bucks used. Oh, Ike and Soren are at least gonna get B rank. Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the only good Pokemon remakes. I feel like blind Fire Emblem LPs were just a bad idea on my part, and if I'm gonna do another Fire Emblem LP, it's gonna be a game I've actually beaten, so I can get through it without shitting the bed. Oh, we absolutely need a better Gen 1 remake. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are weird. Because, Fire Red and Leaf Green were not good. Get out of my face with that. See, I don't know, with Pokemon Black and White remakes, I'm kinda hoping they just skip remakes and go for Black and White 3. So we can finish up, 5th Gen's plot. Yeah, 'cause Kanto's not really a fun region in the first place, so... What makes it fun in Gen 1 is that it's easy to level. The glitches kind of make it fun, the graphics, the fucking battle sprites. And Gen 3 comes and tries to make it more modern and everything, it's like, wow, I would rather play literally anything else. And like I said before, 6th Gen's plot isn't finished either, and I was really if Sun and Moon didn't have to be rushed out, I was really expecting Zeta Emerald to be a thing. Well, I like Kanto and, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart, Gold, and Soul Silver because it's 3 years later, it's different, it feels more melancholic. And, like, I didn't like Pokemon Black and White 2 when I first played them, but I played through Black 2 again recently. You okay, baby? Yeah, you're okay. What was I gonna say? Black and White 2 just feel like if the Johto or the Kanto sections of Gold and Silver got a full game, and it feels really homey because of that. I'd kind of like a sequel to, like, some other generation. I wouldn't mind seeing Sinnoh 3 years later, or Kalos 3 years later. I'd say Alola 3 years later, but I'm kind of sick of Alola right now. If Sinnoh remakes are bad, I'm dropping the series forever. I'm not even joking. Ultra Sun and Moon hurt me so goddamn bad. Like, no matter how good the 8th generation games are starting out, I'm not gonna buy them because I'm just gonna wait for the 3rd version, because screw it, I'm not paying $60 for a game that'll be made inferior in like a year or two. I would really like if we had like a main game in the Ore region. I think it would be fantastic. No, Ultra Sun and Moon are the only Pokemon games I've never bought because they looked so goddamn awful. And then I looked at the leaks and they were just as bad. I couldn't get into Colosseum, it felt really slow. Yeah, Ultra Sun and Moon made the great feeling of that anyone who bought Sun and Moon were just beta testers, and Ultra Sun and Moon barely fixed any of the issues that those betas needed testing for. So Game Freak really fucking dropped the ball on Ultra Sun and Moon, and ruined the series, and really hurt the series for me. There were some differences in the story, like the Ultra Necrozma plotline. The grass the grass that's coming up is the only patch of grass where you can catch Electabuzz, so that's something. Right here, an entire Pokemon is locked away. Well, the thing about Pokemon battle systems is that they're actually impossible to make difficult when you're playing against AI. They can't do strategy. You can make them have higher levels or better moves, but that's not hard, it just requires more grinding. That's tedium, not difficulty. I've explained that so many times on Sage's Discord that I think people are happy that I left it. I have no doubt in my mind that we're gonna get a 4th gen remix. That's easy money. The Sad and the Furious. Fury Road. Furry Road. A shady character? You can have my cooperation. I left Sage's Discord like at the beginning of December, I think. I've been gone for a while. And then I joined again once the World Ends With You port got announced, just to say you're welcome as the composer, and then I left again. Yeah, I just got into arguments all the time on Sage's Discord, so I left. I felt, like, immediately better when I left, too. Like, a lot of, stress just vanished. I have my own Discord, but, it's, private. Only a few friends are there. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the, Chloe remake. Or port, rather. And I'll pay $60 for it. I love The World Ends With You. Yeah, Discords are like, I don't know, like huge fandom Discords don't do it for me. I can't actually find one that I genuinely enjoy being in for too long. So I just use it to talk with pals, and you know what? It works a lot better. Like me and my, a few pals from the Sage's Discord, we went here, and I named it the Church of the Burning Effigy of Crabominable, and every day we worship a burning effigy of Crabominable. And then I made a video for it that's unlisted, that every time you write worship in the, chat, it posts it, and it's Crabominable's cry overlaced with the sizzling noise of cooking from RuneScape. Remember, whenever you watch one of my videos that you're not actually interested in, just, put it on mute and leave it running in another tab so I still get that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Wink. Especially for my longer videos. It really helps out. Well, it's not like Guzzlord is very good. Like, they hype it up to be like the king of Ultra Beasts, and then it's like, okay, cool, it's a Dark and Dragon Whale Lord. Yeah, if you leave videos running, just leave it open in another tab muted, and all the ads still play, and I still get revenue for that. The same for any of your... any people that you may watch. Just do that, and it really supports them, even if you're not interested in the game that they're playing. Oops, I'm so sorry, you're not hurt, yes! I'm very busy, no time for talking with you, not good for me if seen by somebody. Oh fuck, you've seen me already, I make big mistake. Hey, you forget see me, okay? You see here or know nothing, okay? Bye kid, nothing. Bye bye, hey go-go. The secret key is how you get into, Blaine's gym. This is one of my weird favorite parts of, Gen 2. If you surf over there, you get the Berserk Gene, which is an item that is consumed if they hold it. It basically inflicts swagger on you, but the confusion doesn't go away for 256 turns. That's nuts. Yeah, I think this guy was in black and white. Me am Team Rocket member kind of guy. Come from another country, trainer number 1. Me. Think I did. If stop the energy, the big panic for here people. Secret it is my mission, so tell you no I not. But if you win do versus me, a man I be and my secret to you I tell. Hey kid, battle begin I do. Thunderbolt to go. Big strong murder man. I wouldn't mind a Russia region, especially if it was like really laden with ice types. Well, Necrozma has a 255 out of 255 catch rate. Aye, no, believe it I can't. Strong very much be you, match I am not to you. Okay, tell you my secret I will. Dude, a vodka Pokemon that's poison and ice would be amazing. Machine part steal by me. Hide it, I did in front of gym in Cerulean. Inside water, put it I did. Look for in the water center of gym hat. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure with Team Rocket. Come from Shotoville. My friends, yes, with revenge they are. You say what? Team Rocket bye-bye a go-go? Broken it is, says you? Oh no, should I do what now from on me? I swear to God, Uncle Ralph. Punch your kid in the face. Well, a critical catch, I actually think if you throw a Quick Ball into Necrozma, even at full health, it physically cannot escape. Since a 255 at a 255 catch rate means with a standard Pokeball, it's about a 34% chance to catch it. And with a Quick Ball being 4 times in the first turn, it'd be 120% or about. So... God, I remember seeing this one concept for a fake mod that was so good I wish they didn't make it so Game Freak could have thought of it. But it was like a sick Pokemon, and depending on if you gave it an Ice Heal or a Burn Heal, it would evolve into either an Ice Poison or a Fire Poison type. Keeps, I forgot to actually get the machine part, huh? Good at me. Oh, there you are. Oh my god, Russian Honedge would be amazing. Yeah, Russian forms. They all get ice types. Which means that a Russian Honedge would be steel and ice. I mean, well, ice is a pretty good attacking type. It's just an awful defensive type. Though it does absolutely... The type system does need a little bit of a change. Water is too good, and needs more weaknesses. Poison and ice should be super effective against water. And we also need a normal and ghost Pokemon that's just a haunted bedsheet. What are you doing? Stop. Stop fucking with the wires. The cat woke up and now it's actually, I'm just whacking at the wires. I started making a Patreon, I just haven't actually made it go live yet. I was gonna make it a big announcement, and then I was like, I kinda got cold feet. I feel like I need more art for it, because it's really plain and boring looking, and I feel like I couldn't launch it in the current state that it was in. How do you convince your family to get a cat, huh? I don't know. They gotta be cat people, really. You can't force a non-pet person to be a pet person. Like, I like cats and I like dogs, but if I ever had, like, a significant other that said, let's get a snake, I'd be like, fuck no. Yeah, I don't know if... See, I don't know if just the subscription service is gonna be all that for me, because even if I am putting out more content, I don't know if it's subscription, like, Patreon-worthy content. I do kind of want to get Streamlabs up, just for, like, quick donations. I'm sorry, I can't stand snakes. They scare the shit out of me. Oh no, I get paid. I just, I don't know if I could ask other YouTubers, or just other people to foot the bill as well. Oh no, I make fantastic thumbnails. I'm really proud of those. I don't know, if anything, I'm just gonna have more like a tip service like Coffee or Streamlabs. There's Super Chat, but someone gave me some Super Chat money, and I don't get it unless I hit $100 on AdSense, and I'm partnered through someone else, so I don't have AdSense. So, that money just kind of sits there. So I need to have another way that links directly to me. And then also talk to YouTube about how to get that person a refund, because honestly... I think that came from Fade. Yeah, Fate Stay Night. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon fan games just don't do it for me. The only one I liked is Pokemon Clover. Whacking at wires. The other one I liked was Pokemon Clover. I was super hyped for Pokemon Prism, and I played it, I'm like, wow, this is nowhere near as good as I wanted it to be. I don't think I've heard of the DBZ Pokemon game. It sounds awful. Though I know James, he's a mod here, is working on a fan game, and it's gonna be really good. And not just because I managed to convince him to, let me add a Pokemon to it. Who really needs the levels? I'll leave stuff for now. Yeah, Pokemon Shade! I'm really excited for Pokemon Shade. I know James Hart's in the right place. Plus, he let me make a Marshadow Rhino form, so... Oh, you see, here's the dreams. And we've got the memes, dreams, and the Pokemon teams now. Rhino Marshadow is one of my, I just feel like one of my greatest inventions. Alright, so imagine. Rhino Marshadow. And it's Marshadow. He has the same general stats, like it's still 600 and put in, was like, he has like 125 in one and 120 in the other. 125 in both, rather. I just call him Marshadow R. He's Ice and Ghosts. He's still his Technician. So, his real big move is Frost Breath now. And that deal's gonna do so much damage that buffing your special defense can't help with. And I really like Marshadow R. I'm proud of him, he's my baby. I am not gonna read my Immortal. Dude, that Rhino Marshadow picture you did was so good. He's gonna actually come over, leave, huh? You've gotten more adventurous. She's been sick. Well, when we first got her, she was sick, and we knew that. But we've been giving her medicine, and she has so much more energy now. Of course, with that energy comes I have to constantly look back, so that's something. Yeah, it's looking like, I'm probably gonna call it a stream after we beat Misty. And then the next stream will be the rest of Kanto in red. And then after that can be Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Mount Mortar, and the other thing I know I needed to do. Alright, let's put, you know, I think Noctowl's actually gonna be fine. No, fuck it, we'll put Noctowl up front for a second. My Immortal is a legendarily bad fanfiction. Like, legendarily bad. I actually have, one video of it on my channel where, Shrev read a few, pages for it when I first met him. And the first thing we did was read My Immortal. See, I feel like just calling it bad fanfiction isn't doing it enough of a service. It's that bad. Though, the author apparently came out and said it was supposed to be bad, but then again, if I wrote something that bad, I might say it too. I think Vaporeon is a really pretty cry. Oh yeah, that Smash Bros fanfic is the longest piece of English literature. Oh, is it not? Huh. No, I wasn't too invested, so... Oh, it's my uncle. Oh well. Ow! Stopped flat! Look, it's a double battle. Save me.
Last Laura. Laura Dora.
Oh, I didn't read it, I'm just aware that I think it's humorous that the longest piece of English literature, of all things, is a Smash Bros fanfic. I think it's funny, I think it's silly, I think it's good. You know what really peeves me off? Normal and flying types. Why are there so goddamn many? Well, from what I understand, that Smash Bros fanfic was a way for him to, because he's, I believe he had English as a second language, and that was his way of teaching himself that. I don't know if I've ever actually read it. Alright, this is gonna get a little personal. When I was in freshman year and I just played Final Fantasy XIII, I read a lot of Final Fantasy XIII fanfictions. And, I really liked them. I read a lot of, what was it, Vanille X Hope? Hope X Lightning was really popular, and I always thought that was weird for a long time. And I always read this one, and I was so, like, into it, I would constantly check for updates, and it got updated regularly, and then it stopped. And I'm like, what's happening? What's taking them so long? And eventually I gave up, and I came back, like, 5 years later, and saw that they'd recently posted an update, and I'm like, and they're like, yeah, sorry, I'm not feeling this one anymore, I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm like, no! You can't do that! Young me needs closure. And it was really good, but I already forgot what it was called. God damn it, Noctowl, you had one job, and it was to not get poisoned. But I mostly just stopped reading fan. I wrote a fanfiction once that I didn't finish. It was like a Pokemon Gold fanfiction. And I stopped because I got bored. And it was good. I was pretty proud of it. People seemed to like it. And after the 7th chapter, I'm like, alright, bored now. So I just wrote the ending, never uploaded it. And so I'm like, alright, I'm satisfied. With the ending being like, I don't know what the, I don't know what my context was supposed to be, but like, this is like pre-release Gen 5. And so after Gold beats Red, I forget why I even made them fight, because the whole, like, big last twist is that Genesect is coming down from space, and they were, like, fighting over who deserves to really defeat it or something. This Genesect was, like, really important, was gonna kill a lot of people. And, I don't even think I finished the ending. The Pokemon died in mine, because it was like, haha, whoa, what if the Pokemon was the edgy? So, like, the very first thing is Gold's first starter was Drowsy, of all things. And then the Totodile that Silver stole was, like, feral. And just actually cut open Drowsy's back and started drinking its blood, and Gold passes out, and the cops are like, what the fuck happened? Do I want to get rid of something for Slash? I mean, I'd have to get rid of Cut, but it's whatever, I'm only using it for Shadow Ball anyway. More Noctowl. Because, God, how old was I? That was pre-release Gen 5, so I had to have been 15. I'm like, whoa, I can do whatever I want in the realm of fanfiction, and I did, and I shouldn't have. I forgot what it was even called. You beat Blaine, so you could, head on back to Viridian City, and you can fight, Giovanni if you have the rest of the gym badges. I don't know why I chose Drowsy. Let me check how many badges I have, actually. You're kidding. I've got, does it not show? Guess I have to save. 12 badges. And it'll be 13, and then we'll end the stream. I guess I could switch, Noctowl out. Let's put Zzz out in front. Because I knew I was going to get through most of Kanto, because Kanto is really short. 4 goddamn million words. I feel like at that point, you're just going just to go. Oh, have you not beaten Sabrina yet? You most likely haven't beaten the Sylphs at, the Rockets at, Sylph Company. And then if you have, just go back to, Saffron City and she should be there. I feel like at that point you're just writing just to write 4 million words. You can't actually have a story left at that point. It's kind of like how manga never seems to end. Certain ones. Even after it should. And finally give a miracle seed to, leftovers. I guess look at the leftovers to, Bard and make him even more broken. Like, I liked Naruto, but the Ninja World War arc really hurt it in my eyes. I did not think the Ninja World War arc was very good. Because if Naruto ended after the Pain arc, I think it would have been perfect. Ralph! Fuck off! Yeah, I'm taking amazing care of them. No. I think I read like One Piece is only like 70% done. Why do I still have a potion? Yeah, Naruto ended in 2015, I think. Or 2014, even. Oh yeah, Boruto is still going. Though I think Kishimoto isn't doing Boruto, so I don't know if I'm gonna count that one. And fuck, what do I care about Boruto anyway? It's stupid. I don't want to read a story about a kid, because I've already dealt with a story about a kid. I don't want to retread ground. Hey, General Van! Well, Boruto, it's like bolts, because Neji meant screw. And then it's also like thunderbolt. If My Hero Academia can keep up the quality, I kind of hope that one goes on super long. Because I love My Hero Academia. I haven't finished Season 2 yet. But, my god, the first 13 episodes of Season 2, really fucking good. Like, really good. Dragon Ball Super, like, I kinda wanted to like it. Well, no, I didn't watch it, because I haven't seen Battle of the Gods, and I was gonna catch Resurrection F in theaters, but my friend couldn't make it, and I just never ended up going. And then someone was like, yeah, Master Roshi's in the Tournament of Power arc. I'm like, that's stupid, and I went on a crusade against it in my mind, and I'm like, you know what, honestly, that's not that bad, I guess. Because, like, what really made me want to actually start giving it another shot was, what was it, Cauliflower and Kale? That fight sounded really amazing. For anyone who hasn't, like, watched Season 2 of My Hero Academia yet, I loved Season 1 and thought it was amazing and the best shonen, anime I've watched in well over a decade. Season 2 is even better. Yeah, I tried reading the Dragon Ball Super manga, and it just felt like it cut out too much. A whore! No, I'm kidding, that was... She just had a heart, that doesn't make her a whore. I haven't seen anything about Stain yet, besides the little bit that they showed at the end of, the school festival arc. Oh my god, you saw that video about how Super is fucking over Tien too? I'm really excited for Season... I still have to finish Season 2. But I'm really excited for Season 3. And I think I'm just gonna catch that one weekly, because I don't think I can wait for, 26 weeks. Well, have we all seen that Tien video? I remember the Toriyama handjob. though, anime I just recently finished. I finally saw all of Eureka 7. Like, that's been my favorite anime since I saw it on Toonami as a kid. But I only ever saw, like, the first 13 episodes and, like, 3 random episodes later on Adult Swim. And I finally watched all 50 episodes, and my god, Eureka 7 is amazing, and I really hope I can convince you all to watch it at some point. It has the comic seal of approval, and that might mean something to some of you and nothing to others of you, but... it's official. Winkety dinkety. Now what if I set up Sunny Day? Get the fuck out of my... I still haven't finished Gurren Lagann. I watched like 7 episodes and I dropped it. I need to get back to it though, because I really liked, I liked Kill la Kill, that one was fun. What else did I like? I haven't watched a lot of modern anime. I watched Maid Dragon, because I wanted, I just wanted something low effort to watch while I played RuneScape. And I'm like, okay. Because I was gonna watch My Hero Academia while I played RuneScape, but I'm like, I kinda wanna focus on, My Hero Academia, so I just kept Maid Dragon on, and... I guess it was okay. I still think Luko is the worst part of the series. Because her entire thing is just, isn't this hilarious that this character has large boobs? Doesn't that joke keep getting funnier the more we tell it? I remember seeing commercials for Beat 'em On, and that was all. Like, beat 'em on! Beat 'em on! I've only seen the first 2 episodes of Penny and Stocking with Garterbill. Like, that's all I think Funimation has on their YouTube channel. So I need to actually finish that at some point. The OST is legendary, though. Christ. I'd say that show has no right to have music that good, but I also haven't seen the rest of it. I really like the first 2 episodes, though. Lukoa was odd because it was literally the joke was big boobs and also pedophilia. And then screw the whole thing with, what's her name? Kana and her friend, because my friend was clearly moving into some less than savory territory, and they are children, and never mind, I hate Maid Dragon, fuck it. Get it out of my face, I never want to see it again. Let's see. Hey, Tipsy Doob, you've made it pretty much right before it ends. Sorry about that, but we have one more gym fight to go, so I hope you enjoy. OnionFairy, you're getting so strong! Oh, is he? Okay. Alright, Misty, let's do the twist. Stop insulting me. What if I pushed you into the water and you swam at me at 1,000 miles an hour, scaring me instantly? Look at Misty sitting there with her majesty. Didn't the other trainer just have a gold duck? Get some creativity. So here's my strategy. Aha! You think you have won? You think all is well? But kiss my green ass, I shall see you in hell. Die. Plus I got the Miracle Seed on, so this is hitting even harder. My strategy is to hit her Pokemon really hard until they stop moving. And Lapras might come at me with Blizzard, but what if I did this? Ah! I was worried about that one, honestly. I know Laprases are a little bulky. Lapras can learn Dragon Dance, but it can't really use it right. Use it well enough, rather. Lapras is just a weird Pokemon nowadays. I'm surprised I was faster than Starmie. Oh yeah, when it Surf misses in Stadium, I live for that. Hey Misty, you want to see something really hilarious? You know how you did exactly 9 damage to me? I'm gonna take that back now. That's mine now, and you can't have it. Okay, I'm actually gonna keep the stream going a little while longer, because there's a couple things I want to do now that the, power plant is back. Why, thank you, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Well, to be fair, that Smash Bros. Fanfic is, some guy who started writing it to start learning English better. It wasn't a perfect win. Golduck got one shot in on me. A single shot. Then again, I feel like I can't take victory for that because I'm using Celebi, but then again, Alakazam. Hey, little girl, why don't you tell me what your problems are? Oh yeah, didn't Flareon using Sand Attack just basically look like it was, passing at you? I'll get a rail pass? You mean it? That's okay, sweetie. We'll get it for you. Oh, bye, Ethologic. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get this girl her doll. It will be a dollable. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Give me my fucking doll. Man, you know what you know what Crystal made me really want to do? It just made me want to do a lot of, late Game Boy Color streams that I really liked. Because I really like the aesthetic and sounds of, about 2000 to 2001 games on the Game Boy Color. Like, games that came out around that year. Sure did. So, he's talking about his penis. Too much wild. Anyway, so like the games I had in mind were like Dragon Warrior 3 and Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages and Seasons, but I don't think there's any way I could actually make Dragon Warrior 3 fun. Oh god damn it, I thought I had another space. Why are you here? So I'm probably gonna do in the god damn it, I have to talk to him again. Probably when spring kicks up, I'm going to do, streams of Oracle of Seasons, and maybe Oracle of Ages. I was gonna say I know Seasons better, but I've also only beaten it twice. And both of those were years ago. Now, remember the anime says, Rapidash can choose who it wants to burn. Oracle of Seasons is my second favorite Zelda, with, Link's Awakening... Not DX, just Link's Awakening. That's probably my favorite. But then also with Link's Awakening, like, there's only one palette for it I really like, and it's on a Game Boy Advance SP. And even on emulators, I can't seem to get it to look exactly like it looks on an SP, and that really upsets me. Because it looks beautiful, and that's how I really love Link's Awakening. But come spring, I'll definitely do a Seasons stream series. It's not going to be like Crystal, where I just completely dominate the channel with it, but I don't think I should have anything like Crystal again. That's fucking capitalism, babe. Also, thank you for the saving me infinite money on the magnet train. That's kids. Alright, so let's get us one expansion card. Wee wee. Wee wee. I hate A Link Between Worlds. Let's talk to this guy. Maybe he'll give us an expansion card. Oh, I wonder where I could possibly get one. Da-da-da-da! Well, anyway, I think it's time for me to call it a stream, so thank you all for joining me. Next time we're gonna finish up with Kanto, as in we're gonna get the last 3 gym badges, we're gonna beat Red, and then the stream after that, we can finish up with, well, depending on how long that takes, I might be able to even squeeze it into one last stream. We'll see how it goes. So, I'll see you here tomorrow at 7 PM EST. Thank you all for joining me, and, have a really fantastic day. And enjoy the, pacifist route version of the Lavender Town theme song while I let some, cutoff prevention go. So I hope you're excited for, Tyranitar tomorrow. Tyranitar.
You fucking get it? It's Tyranitar tomorrow. Do you fucking get it? Jesus Christ. Why am I so fucking funny?